Hello, grade 6. This is the unit 1, quiz number 1. Let's go to the first question. Let's say what is the value of the 37 in this number over here? Like according to what we learn about place value, if you do remember. So we say like grade 6, what is required for you from the 100,000 is the greatest? Then you say what you have got 10,000. Then said we've got thousands. Then we have hundreds. Then we have tens. Then we have ones. We have a decimal point. Then after decimal point, we have tenths with a TH. You have tenths. Then you have hundreds. Then you have thousands. Okay, this is required from grade 6 students, like about the place values to know. This would all required from you as grade 6 to know about the place value. So when I ask you the place value of the digit 7 before looking at the options, you need to see like 5 is tenth and 7 is hundredth. So you go and put circle on the hundredths. Which one is hundredth? Is here. Just 100. The DHS because it is what? After the decimal point. Then it go question number 2. We have like this number, like 47.682. Okay, so it's equal to which number? You need to go through this one. Like you have 4 is 10, 7 is ones, 6 is 10, 8 is hundredths, and 3,000. Tens, okay, 7 is ones, okay, 6 is tenth, good. 8 is tenth, and 2 is tenth. This is wrong. Here, 4 is tens, okay, 7 is ones, okay, 6 is tenth, great. 8 is hundredths, great. And 2 is also hundredths. No, this is wrong. This is 4 is tens, okay, 7 is ones, okay, 6 is tenths, good. 8 is hundredths, good. 2 is thousandth, excellent. So this is what? This is your option. This one, 4 is tens, 7 is ones, 6 is tenth, and 8 is tenth. And 2 is also tenth. So your option is number 3. Let's go here. They say complete. You have 3.78 multiplied by 10. We know when we multiply by 10, decimal point will move just one place to the right. So before we're gonna answer, or before we look at our options, we need to understand a 3.78. This decimal point go to the right in one place, like 1, and then we'll stop here. So it is 37.8. Then you look at your option and you look for 37.8. It is the last option here, 37.8. So here we go. They ask you complete here. Let's see what you have got. 6,700 divided by 1,000. With the same idea, before you look at your options, go and solve your question. You have got 6,700. We know when we divide by 1,000, we cancel 3 zeros. Okay, so let's go and cancel. We cancel those 2 zeros. We don't have a third zero to cancel. So we need to put the decimal point after one digit. Because we cancel 3 zeros. We don't have 3 zeros. We cancel the zeros that is we have. And for the zero that we don't have, we put decimal place according to how many zeros left. Like 1,000, You put the decimal point after 3 places, or you cancel 3 zeros. You count 1, 2, you don't have a third zero, so you put the decimal point after 1 place. So your options will be what? 6.7, okay, or you could say 6.700. This answer is here, 6.7. So this is your correct answer. Go question number 5. They ask you complete. We have 43 multiplied by number is equal to 4,300. So it was 43. It was 4.3. And look here, the decimal point has been removed and 2 zeros added. We moved 1 decimal place and we add 2 zeros. That is mean we multiplied by what? We multiplied by thousands. 4.3 times 1,000. Because when we multiply by 1,000, we remove 3 places out. We don't have 3 places, we have only 1 place, which is the 3. What we do for the other zeros, we put them here. Ask you also complete. You've got a number divided 100 is equal to 560. So you go back. You multiply the 560 by 100 to find the first number. That's equal to 560. And how many zeros? And 2 zeros. So it's equal to 56,000. So the number is missing here is what? Is 56,000. Because when you divide by 100, you cancel 2 zeros. So you put the 2 zeros back, is going to be 56,000. Go here, we said Ali divided a number by 100. And he got 1.736. What number did he divide? Okay, a number. We have a missing number. We divided by what? By 100. When we divide by 100, we cancel 2 zeros, or we put the decimal point after 2 zeros. So when we go on, we do like 1.736. Like to get to the first number, we do the inverse of the operation that we had. Like we do multiply by 100. And decimal point will jump 2 places to right. It's going to be 173.6. So we look in our options here, which one of them? Like it is over here, 173.6, option number 2. So this is your correct answer, because decimal point will move 2 places to the right. Go question number 10. They say round this number to the nearest whole. The whole number is the number before the decimal point or on the left of the decimal point, which is 67. You look at the first digit, which is the 10th after the decimal point. It is 8. We said when we have 5 and more, we add 1. When we have less than 5, we drop it. So it's going to be what? It's going to be 68. Round this number to the nearest whole also, like this one, is 89.4. The whole number is 89. We'll look at the first digit of decimal point is 4. 4 is less than 5, so we drop it. So it's going to be just as stay as 89. This number they ask you round to the nearest 10th. Remember, the 10th is 9. You look on the right of the 9, I've got 6. That is when you're going to add 0. But 1 plus 9 is going to be 10, 0, and you carry over 1, and then you add 1 to the 8. So some people, they say it's 18. Actually, you must write the 0.0 because they ask you round to the nearest 10th. You must write 18.0. If you write 18, this would be wrong rounding. You must what? You must write this 0. Okay, I know like 18 and 18.0 is the same thing, no difference between them. But in rounding, when they ask you round to the nearest 10th, you have to put the 10th digit, which is 0, so you put 0. Round this number to the nearest 10th. The digit 10th is the first digit after the decimal point or on the right of the decimal point. So the 3. After 3, we have got 3, so nothing will be added. It's going to be 33.3, and that's it. What is the greatest number? Rounds to 20. Rounds to 20, and we should say like what has only one decimal. place. If we said has only one decimal place and we need the greatest number rounds to 20 as one decimal place, so this will be what? This will be 20.4. But if we talk generally, like rounds to 20 as a whole number, it can be what? It can be 24. But here it should be 20.4. And with the smallest number, okay, has one decimal place that rounds to 20. That has one decimal place rounds to 20 is going to be what? It's going to be 19.5. It's the smallest number with one decimal place that rounds to 20. But if we talk generally, we say the question without has one decimal place rounds to 20, we could say what? We could say 15 is the smallest number, rounds to 20. And here we could say what? We could say 24 is the smallest number, rounds to 20. But when we talk, we say with one decimal place, we should write what? 20.4 and here 19.5. Let's go to this question. We said Ali says, if I round 7.89 to the nearest whole or the nearest tens, the answer is the same. Ali is not correct. Explain why. Okay, actually like what? Like you can go and round each one of them. We say because 7.98, this one, to the nearest whole equals 8. Once the whole number is 7, we look the first digit after the decimal point, which is 9, and then the answer will be 8. While the same number, which is 7.98 to the nearest 10th is equals to, like 10th is 9. We look on the right of 9, you have 8. That's meaning you add 1 to the 9. Gonna be 10, you put 0 and carry over 1, so it's gonna be 8.0. Some people they say no, Ali is correct because both of them are 8. Okay, I do agree, like 8 and 8.0, they have got the same value. But in rounding, as I told you before, it must be written when they ask you round to the nearest 10th, you must write 8.0. Or if they ask you round to the nearest 100th, you should write 8.00. Now they ask you nearest 10th, you must write 0.0. This is a must. Okay, that's why Ali is not correct. Okay. Okay, I multiply the number by 10. Then by 10 again, I got 7. What number did I start with? You can go back, like when I said multiply a number by 10 and then by 10 again, and I got 7. You can go take the 7 and you divide it by 10. You see the answer is equal to 0.7. And then you divide by 10 again, take 0.7 and you divide by 10 again is equal to 0.07. So which number you start with? So you started with 0.07 because when you multiply by 10 and then multiply by 10 again, it will give you what? It will give you 7. That's all for this. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and to do the like. And goodbye.